Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Open Diner. We're going to wait a minute. Oh, Shirley's here. Hi, Shirley. Nice to see you. Nice to see Paula, of course. Going to wait a few seconds just because I know there's more people coming in. We'll be here shortly, but thanks for coming. Happy New Year. I hope it's off to a good start. 2021, the year of promise, right? 2020 is over, so everything's going to be better now. Let's hope so. We're going to make it better today. We got Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Just connecting to audio. So anyway, like I said, this is a new year, and this is our first Open Diner of the year. And we're going to try to start off the year on a great note, on a positive note. Our topic today is the first step forward. And it's a new year, and we want to start off the new year on the right foot. And you're starting it right by being here. There's a saying that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So let's take that step together. And as usual, this is a cameras on event. So everybody, it's nice to have everybody's camera on. It helps us all participate together better and connect together. And some of the activities we do require your camera being on and seeing each other. So we're going to have some fun today. For anybody joining on YouTube or Facebook, welcome. Let us know who you are, where you're from, your name. Let us know you're watching. And if you have questions or you have answers for some of the questions, feel free to post them on YouTube or Facebook, and we'll read them on the air here. And so anyway, great to have everybody here. Dan made it too, great. So we're going to watch our usual brief presentation about using Zoom. In case anybody forgot since last week, here you go.
When you start Zoom, your microphone is muted by default. Before you can speak, you must unmute yourself. The mute/unmute button on a computer is at the lower left. On the iPad, it's the first item on top. Remember to mute yourself when you are done speaking. During the event, there might be a need to read from the chat. Roundtable questions will be displayed there. Sometimes answers from other participants are summarized for a later discussion. You can also use the chat to make comments, get technical advice, etc. The chat button on a computer is here in the middle. On the iPad, it is in the three-dot menu here.
All right, now you know everything you need to know. Like I said, welcome again, everybody. People are still joining, and it's always great. I love seeing all these people here every week. We have such a great group, such a wonderful group of people to connect with and communicate with. So we're going to get started right away. Chris is going to be entertaining us today with some live music. So Chris, take it away.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Here's a song I'm working on with some friends. Our friend Tosh, he's actually played the Open Diner a few times. He's going to be featured on it. So hopefully we'll get it produced for you soon. Sing a song of unity throughout the world. Sing along with me. Sing a song of harmony around the earth. Sing along, let's sing. La 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 la. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la la lie, la la lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie, la la lie. Come sing along, come sing along. Nature called and it wanted us this way. Working all together to discover a new day. Building love above hate. Now's the time for us to realize every human being is part of one body divine. We gotta build the right place where each can embrace. Come sing along, come sing along. Sing a song of unity throughout the world. Sing along with me. Sing a song of harmony throughout the earth. Sing along and sing. Everyone can sing this part, it's easy. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie, lie, la lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie, 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 lie. Come sing along, come sing along. Oh, 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 oh. Nature called and wanted us this way, working all together to discover a new day. Building love above hate, yeah. Now's the time for us to realize every human being is part of one body divine. We gotta build the right place where each can embrace.
Thanks, Chris. It's always great having Chris here. I love it. So right now we're going to just talk a little bit about what we're doing here. This venue is just to create a nice supportive environment for everyone, where people can connect above our differences and find a common mutuality among our diversity, and just really celebrate each other and help each other. So when we're answering questions, we stay on topic. We don't want an atmosphere of criticism or negativity. Avoid politics, of course, and just create a place of acceptance of each other. Another reminder: just mute your microphone when you're not speaking. It minimizes background noise, and if you can turn your cameras on, it allows us all to really benefit from this, where we can see each other. And finally, when you're answering questions, keep it brief enough so that everyone has a chance to talk. That's it. That's about that for that. I'm going to turn it over to Carl right now for a little fun and icebreaker.
All right. Hello, everyone. I missed a few open diners, so I'm really glad to be back. I missed all of you. And so we're going to warm each other's hearts now. It's an icebreaker. That's what we do. We warm each other's hearts. What we're going to do is I'm going to roll dice, and there's 6 die. There's 6 numbers here, and I have 6 questions. So whatever number comes up with your name, I'm going to read the question and you answer it, and then you pick somebody for the next turn. All right, so I'll pick somebody now. I'm going to pick Shirley, and here we go. All right, number 5. What languages do you know how to speak? You need to unmute yourself.
My only speaking language is English. I studied Italian for over 50 years, lived in Italy, can't get it. The neurons do not work for Italian.
That's so cool. Okay, pick somebody, choose someone.
How can I? I'm on a phone. Pick for
Oh,
me.
you can't see? I'll pick for you. One thing I forgot to mention is to introduce yourself and tell us where you're from. Please.
Hi, my name is Mickey and I'm from Philadelphia.
Hi. Oh, Mickey. Okay. Okay, this one's for Kathleen. Kathleen, here we go. Number 3. What do you feel is your greatest talent?
Ha. I go by Kate, but I haven't figured out how to change that. And I'm from New York City. If I look at my strengths, doing a wonderful strengths test, I am strategic and ideator, and I'm futuristic. So I'm very forward looking. Thank you. Oh, and I have to pick somebody. Nina.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, here we go. Number 1, Nina. What is your favorite tradition or holiday?
Oh, wow. I'm Nina. Currently I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I don't know where I'll end up, but my favorite holiday probably is Thanksgiving, because I just love the whole concept of it, having gratitude, and it always has a very nice, warm atmosphere where people seem just a little bit kinder and warmer towards each other. So I love it. Is Nancy here? Nancy, please.
My screen's all messed up.
Well, good. You're unmuted and you're next. So don't mute yourself before you speak. Here we go. You ready?
It's good to have you back, Carl. I am glad. I was worried about you. My favorite, you know what I love? I love Columbus Day.
You're muted, Carl.
Let me ask your question. Okay, number 2.
No, I answered it, didn't I?
No, I didn't give you a number. Number 2, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Every day, the same thing. Dave's Killer Bread, crunchy peanut butter, sliced apples, and yes, don't ask again, you guys. It is every day. Every day.
That sounds good. I have that too.
It's so good.
Go ahead, choose somebody, Nancy.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Linda, hi. Now I ask. Wait. Tell me what I do. Am I asking her a question?
You can mute now, and I'll take it from here. You're no worries. You said Linda, right? Okay. Number 2 again. Linda, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Bacon and eggs. I don't have it every day, but that's my favorite. Okay, let's see. Brandon.
Brandon, here you go. Number 6. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I'm Brandon. I'm from the Bronx, New York. And the best advice I've gotten, the last piece of advice I gotten was take one day at a time and live one day at a time.
Beautiful.
And Willie,
my brother. Here we go. It's one that keeps coming up the same. I'm gonna change it so we get another one. Uh, okay, number 2. It kept
And
coming
what-
up, so.
And what is number 2?
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I should read the question. What's your favorite breakfast food?
Oh, okay. My name is Willie Starks from St. Louis, Missouri, and my favorite breakfast food is pancakes. Pancakes and sausage. Oh, let's try Dan.
Dan, you got number 3. What do you feel is your greatest talent?
My greatest talent. Well, I don't sing or anything like that. I can program. I can do that. I guess as a talent. Can't juggle or anything. So programming, I guess, for now.
Go ahead and choose someone, Dan.
All right. How about Paula?
All right, Paula, are you ready? Number 5. What languages do you know how to speak?
Thanks, Carl. Paula from New York. I'm fluent in English and sarcasm. I'd like to pick Gary.
All right, Gary. Number 4. What was your favorite game to play as a child?
Oh, I never played games. I was always very serious. I think probably tag at night out in the yard, hiding from friends in the bushes. I think that was pretty fun. I will call on, see who hasn't, Eva.
Eva. Here we go. You're the last one, Eva, so you don't have to call on somebody after. It's the same one. What was your favorite game to play as a child?
I can answer the same as Gary just did. Never played any game, but the tag was probably sorry. I am copywriting. Okay.
All right, beautiful. So hopefully we feel a lot warmer and closer to each other now. We know each other's names. We know what our favorite dishes are. And we're going to go to a video now with Gary. Or no, I'm sorry, the tech team.
As we begin a new year, the world yearns for certainty, a source of security, and it clings to faith that a higher power will manage and arrange all of reality for a better future. People need something to hold on to, an anchor to tether to, so they can withstand the forces attacking the planet and disrupting their lives. That safe harbor, the only force capable of restoring harmony, is attained in the connections between us. When a year ends, everyone anticipates a fresh new start. People look to the new year with excitement, hoping that the sadness and blows of 2020 will be washed away and the sun will finally rise above the horizon again. Our future depends on how well we perceive and understand what unfolds before us. Now it's time for us to look ahead in complete faith that everything happens for a positive purpose. One thing humanity can be sure of: the world will not return to the way it was before the virus. Even though the time is still too early to determine the nature and configuration of the world after the pandemic, there is no doubt that a new line of thinking and behavior will dominate from now on. We have moved to a new stage in our human development. Therefore, our inner world will not be as it was yesterday. We will understand that we are not who we were before the outbreak of the coronavirus, that we lost our taste for meaningless possessions, for acquiring things only for the sake of having them, for working as slaves, earning and spending compulsively. We will feel that we are no longer attracted to the same pastimes, and they will appear frivolous and unfulfilling. As a result of the pandemic and all the global unrest that we have endured in 2020, we have reached a new stage in our development that will propel us to a new degree of life, a new worldview of humanity as one family. The problems we face are pushing us forward, and humanity is discovering the power of love that is revealed in the connection between us. When we overcome our divisions and express willingness to unite and transcend above our individual egoism, we improve everyone's fate. We need to believe that we are in a world that is utterly good, and if we adjust ourselves to the qualities of bestowal and giving, we will feel our reality as a positive one. It all depends on the way in which we relate to it. Our entire challenge is to understand what nature is doing with us and for what purpose. Reality has changed, and people have undergone a psychological change. What was will no longer be. What has happened is so much bigger than us, and it is hard to fully comprehend. Whether we realize it or not, we are part of a whole and perfect system of nature that is round and precise, and eventually we come to see the wholeness and perfection in all the situations in every realm of life. Let us hope that in this new year, 2021, we will discover how our reality works in total perfection. When the population is finally healthy again, and everything is ready to open up, when we can once again freely travel, when we can hug and get closer without masks or social distancing to separate us, we will discover that we have grown up.
Okay, we're going to move on to the roundtable discussion. But first, let's remind ourselves of how to use Zoom. So we have a short Zoom tutorial, please.
The mute/unmute button on a computer is at the lower left. On the iPad, it's the first item on top. The chat button on a computer is here in the middle. On the iPad, it is in the three-dot menu here.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to go over some etiquette rules because we should all be nice to each other. So the etiquette rules are: everyone is equal and very important. We go around the table, speak briefly on topic, and we stress briefly so more people can get a chance to talk. And then listen attentively. And there's no right or wrong answers. The truth is in the center of our connection. So whatever you say is fine, as long as it's brief. Okay. So let's see. The questions are, question 1. What do you think is the lesson that we can take away from the pandemic? Let's start with Nina, and then we'll pass it around.
Thank you, Linda. I think you're still sharing your screen. What is the lesson that we can take away from the pandemic? I feel like nature is like playing a game with us where we're all kind of stuck in our cages, in our individual cells at home, until we can learn to get along with each other and play nice. This pandemic is teaching us that how we are dependent on each other. You know, a virus that started somewhere in China spread across the whole world, and each one of us carries a responsibility for everyone else. So I think it can be a great lesson going forward about our responsibility for each other and how we can, how much we're connected and how we can affect each other.
Okay, let's go to Nancy. Nancy, what do you think is the lesson we can take away from the pandemic? You're muted, Nancy.
How much we need each other. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very good. Very,
Oh,
very
I
good.
think that's very important to show we really do need each other and we need to be close, and physical contact, social conversation is necessary.
Okay, great. How about you, Pamela? What do you think is a lesson we can take away from the pandemic? Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, poor Pamela. It happens to her every week. Okay, we'll let you restart and we'll come back to you. How about Michael Levy?
You're muted.
There we go. Thank you. I think it really illuminates how important contexts are that we might take for granted, like even like these people that we might see in a coffee shop or and just like our day-to-day lives, and how important those things are.
Yeah, very good. Let's see. Is Pamela back yet? I don't see her. How about Kathleen? What do you think is the lesson we can take away from the pandemic? Or Kate?
I don't know that I know what that is yet. That sounds funny, I know, but I don't know. I think that it's quite possible that far more virulent things will come because of the way we treat animals. So one of the things we're taking away is how to make a fast vaccine should we need another one. And that sounds pretty down. And I take lysine and zinc and all this stuff, and I do Wim Hof breathing in the hopes that whatever comes, I can greet it, with some immunity before it gets me. But I don't have a large spiritual perspective yet. But thank you for asking.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Let's go to Elana. Elana, what do you think we take away from the pandemic?
Actually, I will share from Facebook, because those that watching us on Facebook have no opportunity to speak. So Julia says that she thinks that it's how interconnected we all are, and to focus on what's important, friends and family. Material things don't really matter. Linda says that positive connection with people brings more fulfillment than stuff, money, etc. Thank you, Julia and Linda.
Great, thank you, Ilana. Okay, here's question number 2. How can we take the first step together in order to be part of the solution? How about Carl?
I had a feeling you were going to call on me. How can we take the first step together to be part of the solution? I think that is the solution, to take the first step together, to be together. How can we do it? by, hanging out with the right people. If we hang out with the right people who want this connection and want a better world and know how to get a better world by connecting with other people, then it'll happen a lot faster, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Let's see. Shirley, how about you? How can we take the first step together in order to be part of the solution?
You're muted.
Sharing and caring. In answer to the first, I learned how to wash my hands.
That was very important. Okay, Willie, how about you? How can we take the first step together in order to be part of the solution?
Well, first we have to be willing to be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. So I would say be willing to come together to try to find a solution, be able to work with each other to try to find a solution.
Okay, great. Well, I see Pamela's back. So Pamela, you get the second question this time. How can we take the first step together in order to be part of the solution?
Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, good. Pam from New York, and I just have to say beforehand that how much of so many of you are like family, because I would never come onto a video with pin curls things in my hair. They're these little things, and I was like, do I take them off before we start? And I was like, nah, they've seen what I look like at my best and worst. So for women probably would know of my age, they're little metal clips that you put in your hair to make your hair a little bit curlier. Anyway, so answer to spread. Could you repeat the question? What is it? What was the question? How can we take the first step together in order to be part of the solution? Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So it's simple, but kindness. It's the easy, it's just so easy to be kind. It doesn't take any effort, but we all get so caught up in our lives that you just forget. And I think I've said it before, just smiling at someone, it takes, makes them at ease. And that's how you start the process. Simple, but effective.
Yeah.
Sorry for the long answer.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I guess now we're going to go to the dance. Everybody loves this dance part. So for those who don't know, I'm going to play a song and we all just dance to it. We show one person who does one kind of dance move and we all follow that person. And then when the next person is spotlighted, that person can change that dance move. Okay, everybody got it?
Linda,
right.
I want to cut in for a second here if I can. I'm looking at the timeline and we do have a little bit more time. We have until 7:09 if you want to hear from a few people.
7:09. Oh, okay. I couldn't see the time. Okay,
That's okay.
I couldn't see the time frame. All right. So let's go to, let's see, who hasn't spoken yet?
I think we need to do Brandon.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say, Brandon.
There were so many good answers already. How can we take the first step together in order to be part of the solution? I really don't know. All the answers that I wanted to say were already taken, but love of family first, and work with your friends that you already have, and make stronger connections. That's all I can think of.
Sounds good to me. Maybe we have time for one or two more. Let's see. How about
Nancy is raising her
Ronald?
hand.
Oh, Nancy. Go ahead, Nancy.
You can do it. I know. There you go.
I'm trying. I did it a little without swearing this time, a little. I think everybody's got to realize that we need a solution first before anything happens. That's what I think. Because if everybody walks around going, "Oh, everything's cool," da, 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 we're not working together. It's such a broad question. We just need to know we've got to find a solution. I don't know. I liked also, is that similar to what Willie said? Because, Willie, where are you?
Yes, that was basically what I said, but that's okay. I don't mind you sharing.
No, I agree. No, it's a compliment to you. I agree.
Thank you.
With what you said. You put
Thank
it well.
Okay, how about Paula?
Sure. Well, I think we're all doing it now here at the Open Diner, connecting above our differences. I think we've all taken the first step.
Yep, very good. Okay, last one, I think, Natasha.
Okay, the first step, I knew the answer and I already forgot it. I think we should want to, okay, we don't have to be afraid. We should be cautious, but not to be scared. Just be very brave. Don't be afraid of anything and go ahead and wish for the better.
Very good. Actually, I think we have time for one more. So let's go to Dan. How about you, Dan?
Yeah, I think we, in the pandemic we've thought about our lives, maybe. I know I have. And I think we have to define, what's a good life, right? You have to set a goal. So what is it? What do we want? What brings us happiness? And we should pursue it with the utmost vigor.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the dance part now. Everybody remember how I explained it? And you'll get the hang of it after a while from those of us who know.
We're locked in between walls, and it's time that the curtain falls. With one smile and one tear.
All righty. Everybody had some nice dance moves there. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you get a little workout? All right. We're going to move on to another little fun thing here. It's going to be kind of a group participation exercise. We're going to show a graphic on the screen here. And what it is our best suggestions to have a happier year. If our tech team can share that graphic. This was put together based on previous sessions of Open Diner from questions and stuff that we presented, and also from some scientific and studies. And it's just the top 10 things, basically, how to live a happier life and how to have a happier 2021. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up our mics. We're going to write a little happy story about 2021 and create 2021. So what we're going to do is we'll go through these 1 through 10, and we're all going to open up our mics together. And whoever wants to take the first one, practice being grateful every day, and use it in a sentence about how you're going to apply that. And if you can, kind of lead into the next one, to perform acts of kindness. But, make it brief, but use the first one. And then somebody else, whoever wants to jump in, can take the second suggestion, perform acts of kindness, and use that in a sentence about how they're going to use that to make 2021 just simply marvelous. And go on to number 3 and so on. So it's just popcorn style. Just open up your mics and whoever wants to start. All right.
Being grateful every day, not taking anything for granted.
Smile. Did I speak? Something screwed up with my computer. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Perform acts.
Smile.
Number
Smile
2.
more at others. Perform acts of kindness.
How are you going to use that?
Well, I find when I smile more at others, it creates a happier, people smile back, and it begins to just be positive energy. And that's what I'm going to do.
Great. Who's going to do number 3?
I did 3.
I'm going to smile more at others virtually, because when I'm with them, I have a mask on and they can't tell. So maybe I'll like brighten my eyes up and let them know that I'm really smiling at them. And this will maybe work on building meaningful connections.
And make them want to dance, which is number 4.
Oh.
Because everybody's happier when they're dancing.
What were you saying, Dan?
Everybody,
Carl, don't do that with your eyes.
everybody's happier when they're dancing. We just proved that.
Okay, 5. Who wants to try that one? Use
Anybody
that.
do number 2?
I want to work on building meaningful connections. I've had enough of this crap where everybody's in masks and this. I want to get on, let's go build meaningful connections, but damn it, we need to be able to hug each other, for God's sakes. I guess for Carl, please don't do this, because that's not going to work. In my grad school photos, I'm all like that too. No. So I guess we have to work on building meaningful connections with what we have now.
I think Kate could take number 6.
Appreciate nature.
Yeah. How are you going to use that in 2021?
I'm going to appreciate nature by taking my dogs to walk by the river more often so that we can all appreciate nature while running.
Good one. 7.
I should go for 7. Listen more, be more patient, and it's also great to break my horrible habit of interrupting people. So listen more is really, I love it. It will connect me to people more, much more than I used to.
I discovered my uniqueness, which is number 8, by writing poetry and stories.
That's great. We'll have to talk about that in a little bit. Discover your uniqueness. Number 9, anybody?
I'll just add. Can I add something? I was going to say, you know what? After connecting to all these open diners, and I've been involved with it, and all these people that come all the time, it's amazing because you start realizing your potential when you start hearing all these different ideas of how you can actually realize your potential. We have so much inside of us, and I think that when we all start connecting and realizing we have something to give and share, we have a potential. And I think we all enjoy these open diners, and I think my potential would be to start giving more, sharing, and being more open with people and being more honest. And I think it's wonderful. I want to thank you guys.
Great. 10. Who's got number 10? Shirley?
Look for the meaning of life.
Yeah.
That's a question that has been going on since the beginning of time. But I think if you study philosophy, you gain wisdom, and that brings you closer to the meaning of life.
True that. Those are some good answers. Anybody else want to pick any of those and let us know? Somebody didn't speak? Paula?
Nobody performed act of kindness. Number 2. Nobody wanted to perform acts of kindness. I would like to, but I like more number 9. Realize my potential.
Well, since you brought up number 2, you take number 2.
Well, I will. Okay, I will try to be more kind to the other people. I thought I already very kind. I don't know how to be more kind, but I'll try. Yes, I will be more. I will concentrate on that. On number 2. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to add to any of these? Anything that you want to, any points that you think might be missing on here? What are we going to do to make 2021 better?
That number 5, working on building meaningful connections, means that I'm going to reach out to more people and try to connect more with more people on a happy note.
Yeah. So you can realize your potential, I think, together. All of us.
Pamela's bursting with an answer here. I know she has something to say.
For the meaning of life. And I think a lot of the numbers, it's with the meaning of life is within yourself, right? I mean, it's such a huge thing to think about, but as I get older, I look for the meaning of life just in how I try to relate to everyone else and interact with them for the rest of my life. So that's my answer to that one.
That's a great start. That's a great way to start the year. So, yeah, let's all...
2021 is going to be excellent.
Right.
Excellent. You know why? Because look at the variety we have in Congress now. Look at that whole new ethnicities, women, different colors, different sexuality. It's wonderful. There's such a variety. It's just, that's what we need, is such a variety and so many. It's wonderful. I'm so excited.
Yeah, let's stop the screen share, and everybody, you can just add what you want to this. We have a couple more minutes here. I like what Nancy was saying, because we do have a great diversity, and I think it's up to every different way of thinking to really include each other, no matter how different you are from each other. But to find that middle ground and find that common middle ground, I think is going to make 2021 like one of the best years ever. Instead of fighting each other because we're different, start accepting each other because we're different. No matter how much you dislike that person in 2020, you're going to like him in 2021, because we need each other to exist. And that's what makes this country run. The differences, the variety, the diversity. And we need each other, no matter how different we are. That's my little soapbox for today. All right. Anybody else have anything else to add? We have like one more minute.
Well,
I just want to say, I've always heard that as far as listening more, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. So that means you listen more and speak less.
I just want to say, if anybody didn't know, I was away for a few of these open diners, and I was in the state parks in Florida. So I was in nature, and I think it was number 6, appreciate nature more. Oh my God, it was beautiful. And it gave me time to like really think about my friends and my family, just staring up at the stars, staring up at the sky, and how beautiful we have it. And we need to keep it that way. And we need to keep it that way together, like Dan was saying, and that's the only way we're going to do it is if we work together, work as one big family. And, you know how warm and beautiful it is to be in a warm and be out in nature and the fire and a cookout and a fire. So thank you.
All right. Michael, you've been quiet. Do you have anything to add? Anything? Come on.
Yeah, I was going to say, in terms of being kind to other people, that there are a lot of people who are having, there are always people having difficulties with their life, but now especially there are a lot of people carrying a lot of anxiety and just loneliness, and it's just like being like just letting people, give people permission to feel however they feel and be present with them. And yeah,
that's a good point.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thanks for giving that. You have a lot to give. You really do. I think we're about ready to wrap up this section, and we're ready to move on to our next song with Chris. Chris, take it away.
All right. This song is themed after what everyone was just talking about, especially what Carl was mentioning, how to see that we all belong to this one human family. Hold on to your brothers. Keep holding on, yeah. No matter what, yeah. Keep holding on, holding on. Bow, bow, bow. Hold on to each other. No matter what, yeah. Through the ups and downs. Keep holding on, hold on. It's time to hold on. It's time to be free. In this world we're all one. Let's live like family. It's time to rise up. You can't even fall down. It doesn't matter when you're holding on. Bow, bow, bow. And though life may be bitter or even lacking taste, There's a way to rise to a higher place. And even though you may want to go and slip away, slip away, slip away, yeah. Just don't let go. Your friends will hold on. It's time to hold on. It's time to be free. In this world we're all one. Let's live like family. It's time to rise up. You can't even fall down. It doesn't matter when you're holding on. No, it doesn't, yeah. It's time to hold on. It's time to be free. In this world we're all one. Let's live like family. It's time to rise up. You can't even fall down. It doesn't matter when you're holding on. And there are times when you fall. There are times when you rise. You rise, yeah. But the most important thing is to hold on tight, tight, tight. Oh yeah. It's time to hold on. It's time to be free. In this world we're all one. Let's live like family. It's time to rise up. You can't even fall down. It doesn't matter if you're holding on, holding on. It's time to hold on. It's time to be free. In this world we're all one. Let's live like family. It's time to rise up. You can't even fall down. It doesn't matter if you're holding on. Keep holding on. No matter what, yeah.
All right, Chris, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention, is that the graphic that we used for that last little exercise, it's on our Facebook page, on Open Diner's Facebook page. If you want to share it, use it, download it, sell it, whatever you want to do, frame it, put it on the wall, paint a mural of it. So it's there for you to use and share. And we wanted to remind you that we're on Facebook, meetup.com, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. The graphic will be on Meetup also. Click, like, and subscribe to all of those. Follow us, share with your friends. This is really fun. I'm loving this whole venue so much every week. On Instagram and on YouTube, there are recordings, videos of our past events, and we're actually on TikTok too. If you want to go to TikTok.
How do you get to the past events? By date?
If you go to the YouTube site, youtube.com /open diner. All the videos are right there on that.
And just to add, Gary, they also have the playlist, and it has a whole 36, 37 videos that we had in the past through playlist.
Yeah, they're all there on YouTube.
Rono didn't speak today. Sorry. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi, Rono.
Nancy, that's true. Rono, hi.
And you didn't. I didn't see you, my love.
And you know, Rona's in Holland now, and they're going to start an open diner in Holland.
Nee, nee. Is he moved? Did he move there?
He has moved there. He and his wife, Donna.
He did?
Yes. Well, you spent some time in Amsterdam, didn't you?
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got, because his wife gave him those stroopwafels that he was talking about last week.
All right. Well, we got to close this up. I could go on forever, but I just wanted to let you know, next week we're going to talk about the power of intention, again on Thursday at 6:30, the usual time. And we brought this up a little bit last week, but we wanted to remind you, we know that there are some really great talents and gifts that all of our guests on Open Diner have, like Brandon writes poetry. I know Nancy writes. We want to know about them. If you're a musician, a poet, a writer, an actor, anything you'd like to share at one of our events, write to us at opendiner2020@gmail.com and send something that you would like to share. And we'd like to feature it during one of our events. Maybe Nancy could read an excerpt from her book, or Brandon could read one of his poems. But just send them in. We'll post the address. The address is on the chat, opendiner2020@gmail.com. And we really want to feature you guys and what you guys can do and what you have to share and what you have to give. All right. So Brandon, we're expecting some stuff from you this week. And Nancy and Paula. Paula's going to sing for us, right? And Pamela, she's going to do her hair for us. All right.
If anyone's good at golf and wants to offer golf lessons, that would be nice.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah, our next event will be posted on the links that you saw there. And we'd like to thank everybody that put this together, the hosts, the tech team, Chris, especially for entertaining us, our content team. And like I said, you guys are the reason that we do this. It's a special thing for all of us. And we hope you can join us every week.
Hey, can I ask one question? Rona, what time is it by you?
What time is it?
If he's in Holland, how? Oh.
What time?
It's 2 a.m. where he's at.
Yep.
Wow.
Thanks for joining.
He's dedicated. All right. We love you guys. I'm glad to see you and hope you have a great week and practice what we talked about all week long. And we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thank you, friends. That was fun.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
See you next week.
Next week.
Stay well.
See everybody next week.
Bye, friends.